Alright, so doing a quick recording of yesterday's price action for my journal. The other video that I made was 20 minutes long, so I wanted to shorten it up. Even though I still have it recorded, I'm having a tough time chopping it up to make it shorter so I can post it on YouTube and then post it on TraderView. But anyways, so this was Tuesday's price action, and then here we have yesterday's price action. We started off the pre-market overnight, had this nice little base that formed that eventually broke to the downside as the day started, and then we had a nice retest of the support level here, which gave a shorting opportunity as well. I did not take part in that. I did, however, take part in this short here, but it took me multiple times to try to grab it. And then, of course, from there we had well, not of course, but I mean, eventually it did move downwards, and it did move my way. And as I was trading the S&P, though, I was trying to trade crude oil, which I had a tough time doing so, and distracted me a little bit from trading the ES. And I did use these Fibonacci here, this Fibonacci retracement from this lower part of this base to this to the higher price level, and it gave me this 2770 area as a area of importance, and where I eventually used as a way to get short as well, because I saw ourselves testing this area, so I used that as a way to indicate me that we were still probably going to go lower here. So then I had the 2747 target in mind. We did not get there. We just ended up touching 2750, and I ended up hanging on to it with the expectation of eventually getting down to 2747. But since that eventually I got out at a 2756 area, 2755 area, just because I decided it was, there was just I should just take my profits and go. And eventually ended up trading this small the rest of the day, swinging it or taking little small trades here and there. I use this area as this channel here as a way to kind of create support and resistance. I saw us enter this create this channel over here, shorted it, scalped it down to 2751.25 from 2756 area, and I had left a stop on from this previous trade, and it ended up I did not cancel it, and it ended up putting me back in, and where I then wrote it up to here and then attempted to add another position or add size to my position, but eventually went against me, ended up getting stopped out, and eventually missed out on this little pullback that we had going on, because my bias had been then switched to bullish, and eventually was trying to figure out and understand what was going on with the market, and missed out on actually following what was going on. I ended up using this Fibonacci again. I was using the 61.8 as my price level for this trade on to the upside, and ended up, because I re-entered after I lost this trade, I re-entered again here at 27.59, added at 27.61, thinking we were breaking out, and was wrong, and forced myself out at 27.59, 27.58 area, and watched it just tumble down which could have been a good short. After the due to I feel like this right here was the indication of the possible short. But instead I had my long bias on. Let's see. Then we just think we just turned out. Oh, I was trying to grab multiple bottoms here, hoping for a run into the close of the day, which we did not get. And I think I tried 2 to 3 times and ended up wiping a little bit of my, pretty much ended up breaking even, and then ended up breaking less than even. Ended up being in the red for the day from also my trades that I was taking in crude. I'll take a, let's see, we got 5 minutes. Take a quick look at crude from yesterday. So yesterday in crude, we were still in this really tight consolidation pattern on the bigger time frame, but I was hoping EIA would the report would cause a catalyst move in oil, in crude, but that did not happen. I did get caught up in I think I did one good trade or one profitable trade, and then the rest were not very good trades. They were very kind of trying to capture momentum. I do believe and then not getting good entry, and they could. I definitely need to work on finding good setups. I think going back to the fundamentals of one good trade, really focusing on studying the setup that works for me. I remember Merritt did a video on crude from this day where he talked about capturing. Sorry, got the fibs on. Yeah, I think he was trading this and he traded it down here 20 from 61 something or something below 61.30. He went short, traded it down to 61.80. I think 60.80. I think he was trying to get, which was pretty cool to see and kind of give me a perspective on what I can do and how I can improve, and the similarities that I see sometimes that I think of in my head. So that was really neat. But yeah, so I personally did ended up trading this. I forgot about the whole inventories thing, and I got caught in this a little bit. I should have been more prepared in that aspect, knowing that what was going on, because there was a large amount of volatility at this point going on, and I ended up getting scrapped up under it, or yeah, I got caught in it. And then I reshorted. I think I took it down to 60 29 I want to say, and then oh no, 60, one of these two levels. But I eventually noticed that we were starting to go, it was starting to turn against me, and I just got out, just to prevent any, just to take profits. And I should be more target oriented, and I feel like I could see the. So what I ended up doing was, again, using fibs to kind of determine my target point. Let's see. And this was what I got. I remember 60.6011 being the area that we touched that I could have gone out at, and being the 423.6 retracement. I think I got a little bit out before at the 260, a little bit below the 261.8. I got in below the 161.8. I think sometimes using, if I'm going to be using fibs as a way to track my entries and such, I think I should use the fibs also to track my exit, instead of just trying to go for the lowest price possible and really trying to hit those target points. So that's something I'm going to be working on, and also working on trading less. I get caught up in trading in the zone or sometimes, but I think I need to focus more on just taking one trade at a time, and really trading a setup that I'm watching. Like right here is one heck of a cool trade that you have going on. You got that M for murder, you got that, that neck coming through and it just gets cut. It goes down right before the inventory report. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be working on. I'll probably start working on some playbook trades right now.